I'm storyteller and author Pleasant Despain, and you have a wonderful imagination. Welcome to Pleasant Journeys. My story for today is called The Dancing Wolves. It's a Native American tale told by the Cherokee Nation. It's found in my Books of 9 Lives series, Volume 1, Tales of Tricksters. We'll begin. Well, one day, Rabbit was headed toward his best friend's home. That was Woodchuck, who lived under the ground. And Rabbit was quite happy because he liked spending time with Woodchuck, but he was not paying attention. Not nearly enough. He wasn't staying hidden in the bushes and the brush on his way to Woodchuck's hole when all of a sudden 7 large hungry wolves leaped out from behind 7 different trees, and they surrounded Rabbit. And they said, we're going to eat you, Rabbit, for lunch. Oh, Rabbit was quite frightened, but he kept his wits. And he said, but wait, I'm not big enough to feed all 7 of you. I think only one of you should have me for lunch. I only am worth 1 or 2 bites. And so we should decide which one of you gets me for lunch. And the wolves started arguing with each other, each one claiming Rabbit for himself. Rabbit said, stop, please wait. I have a good idea. Let's have a contest. Do you wolves like to dance? Oh, said one, we love to dance. Well, then we'll have a contest of dance, and whoever wins gets me for lunch. Now, I will direct the contest. I'll stand by this tall tree, and I want all 7 of you to line up in a straight row, and then you run away from me, and when I yell turn, you all turn around and you run back. That'll be the first part of a 7-part dance. And they said, okay. And they all lined up, and he said, I'll sing, and when I stop singing, I'll yell turn. And so they took off, and he started singing, dance, 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 each has a chance, yum, 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 rabbit in my tum. Then he yelled, stop, and they all turned, and they all ran back in a nice straight line. Well, that was wonderful, said Rabbit. Why, you are magnificent dancers. Now, for the second part, I will go over to that tall tree over there. And that's where we'll start. And I want you to stay lined up as you are. And when I say begin, well, I'll start singing. But what I want you to do this time is on every 7th step, I want you to turn a complete circle and then yell, Tibar, Tibar, which is actually rabbit spelled backwards. And they said, oh, this is fun. And he said, go. And they started running and turning on every 10th step, yelling, Tibar, Tibar. And Rabbit was singing, dance, dance, dance. Each has a chance. Yum, 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 rabbit in my tum. At turn, he yelled, and then they all danced back. And, oh, they were having so much fun. Now, the third part is a little more complicated, he explained. Now, that tall tree over there, that's where I'll go. And then I want you to all line up as you are. I want you to take off running as you do. But this time, I want you to hop on every third step, and clap your paws on every fifth step, and turn around on every seventh step. And then when I yell turn, come on back. And they took off running. Dance, 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 each has a chance. Yum, 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 rabbit in my tum. Oh, and when he yelled turn, they all came back, and so it went. He praised their dancing, but he made each one of the dances a little more complicated. And of course, with every tree that he went to, he was getting closer and closer to his good friend Woodchuck's hole underground. Now, when it finally came time for the last dance, he said, all right, you wolves, this is the seventh and last dance. And it's a racing dance, and it's a lot of fun. I want you to run as fast as you can and turn a somersault on every 10th step. And when I stop singing and yell turn, you race back, and the first one to reach me gets me for lunch. Oh, they were ready. He said, begin. Dance, dance, dance. Each has a chance. Yum, yum, yum. Rabbit in my tum. And then he changed the song a bit. Rabbit for lunch, but I have a hunch. Whoever gets here first will have nothing to munch. And when they got far away, he yelled turn. And they all started racing back. But when they got to where Rabbit was supposed to be, he had vanished from sight. And then from underneath the ground, from Woodchuck's hole, they heard Rabbit's last song. Wolves can dance and wolves can prance and do funny things when Rabbit sings. There ends my story. It's so much fun to tell. Thank you for listening. I hope you liked it, and please give it a like if you will. And leave a comment. I'll be happy to respond. Also, if you would subscribe, I will most appreciate you. Down below is my website, and all of my books are listed with a direct link to Amazon.com. We have so many more stories to share. Another story to tell next week.